Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, yesterday I had my doctor's appointment. Alright, well, I am very happy to know that my right foot that I broke back in 2020 in December 23rd has healed up properly. Okay, so I don't need to worry about having corrective surgery, which means no pins, and I don't have to worry about being on crutches all over again. So that's good news. Bad news with it, though, is that I have scar tissue on the bone that I broke. Unfortunately, that's going to be with me for the rest of my life, which means every now and then I'm going to feel pain around that spot. However, I actually do need to exercise my foot, like keep it moving, just to keep that pain away. All right. And what that does is that the movement will actually warm up the joint, which the heat will then keep that pain away. And then my other test results that I had, which were my blood tests, they all came back clear. So anemia is all cleared up. I was mildly anemic for a little while. That was last year. And I was constantly tired, obviously. But I'm happy to know that I don't have it anymore. No, I am not diabetic, even though you probably think I am because of my weight. Well, guess what? You are all wrong. No, I am not diabetic. I am healthy as a horse. Okay? 100% healthy as a horse. Regardless of what you say about my weight. And this is all coming from my doctor, who's also my mum's doctor as well. All right? All true. However, my blood test did show that I was low in iron. So I have to take iron pills to bring up my iron levels, which therefore, after a while, I have to then go have a blood test done to see if my iron levels have come back up. Okay, because my doctor has found or may have found the source of my excessive hair loss, which would be my iron levels. All right. Now, I did question the doctor if it's not the iron that's causing my rapid hair loss. He then suggested that I may have to go see a skin doctor. If a skin doctor can't help, then obviously it's off to a dermatologist, which is more expensive than a skin doctor. But hopefully it's only to do with iron. Nothing serious. He also mentioned that, because I also question, that there are certain types of shampoos and conditioners and hair treatments out there in supermarkets that will actually damage your hair and, the scalp. All right. And these are more likely to be shampoos and conditioners that would have like silicone. Yes, I even heard it from a hairdresser that silicone is not good for your hair and scalp. It is absolutely bad. It will actually ruin your scalp and hair. So anything to do, like anything that says, you know, silicone or whatever free, do not believe it, because it's still going to have that stuff in it, regardless of what the packaging says. So my advice, if you don't want to end up like me, go get advice, all right? Go seek help. See what's available. I know the Dero shampoo and conditioners are quite pricey, but that might be the way to go. Speaking of losing huge amounts of hair and iron low in iron, I did, however, go to a hairdresser yesterday. Okay, yes, I had a nice fresh haircut, obviously. So I had a wash, I had a cut. All right, I told the hairdresser that I was losing huge amounts of hair and iron may be the cause of it. So I told her just to cut my hair short, so then I can at least try and get my hair to grow healthy, so I can have like this nice long healthy hair all over again, like I did when I was a kid growing up. So, and having said that, having short hair actually does make my head feel much better. Okay, I'm not seen as scratching my head or tying my hair up or whatever. It is actually making a difference. When I woke up this morning, I didn't have to worry about brushing my hair. My hair brushed itself, basically. Unless, well, I do have bed hair, but that's normal, okay? Everybody gets that. Even if the hair is neat. Okay, there's always still going to be some kind of lump at the back of the head. And of course I had a look around Kmart for a little while. I did come across this really cute hairbrush. Yes, it's Hello Kitty. Just so you know, it is actually a hairbrush. I came across this hairbrush and I'm like, oh my god, it's Hello Kitty. And I love Hello Kitty, okay? They had others there. They had My Melody, Hello Kitty. They had the Pom Pom Puran. They had Kuromi. So obviously there's like a lot of Hello Kitty brands coming out. They even had like a Hello Kitty face mask, like that go over your eyes. They had like sleep mask. They had Hello Kitty headbands. These are all adults, by the way, not kids. These are all adults. There was like Hello Kitty shower caps. Oh my god, I was like in Hello Kitty heaven, walking around the beauty section of Kmart. So yeah, I picked this up. I haven't opened it up, obviously. What am I going to do with my old hairbrush? Well, it's full of hair and it's old. I know there's nothing wrong with my old hairbrush. I can clean it up and wash it. But, you know, because of what's happening, I might as well just, you know, pick up a new hairbrush whenever the other one gets all manky and can no longer be used. But yeah, I was still obviously put my hair up because it's still got a bit of length where I can put it up, obviously. Like my fringe, I can actually pin my fringe off to the side. So yeah, I can still put it up. I guess that's really pretty much everything to do with my house. Okay, so yes, I'm super, super happy that I'm healthy as a horse. All right. So now people can stop calling me obese and fat and all that stuff. No, I am not. Okay, because doctor specifically said I'm healthy. Okay, so please stop calling me that. Because, like I said, I'm healthy. All right. Yes, I do need to work on my tummy muscles. Okay. I've been like this since 2014 when I had my daughter. Okay. My stomach muscles have not been able to, heal properly. I have tried, okay? I've been to the gym and I have tried to tighten up that muscle. But I gave up. Because, it's not even helping. Okay, I go for walks and that doesn't help. Or otherwise, my stomach muscles will have tightened up by now. But anyway, would I actually have surgery to fix it? No, definitely not. Oh, no thanks. I know there's nothing wrong with it, but no thanks. I am happy, okay, with the way I am. If I don't eat as much, I can sleep comfortably. All right. Because that's my goal, not to eat as much as I used to. Although not that it really triggered any weight issue. I never put weight on with the amount of junk food that I ate. Okay, I was all skinny. Okay, I was like wearing a 16 down the bottom and a size 14 up the top. So, and I had a nice flat stomach. All right, and I would be eating fried, oily foods. And I would not put any weight on. It wasn't until I had my daughter. And then, of course, the weight came on after. And for the simple fact that I do not have a gallbladder in my digestive system anymore. So that kind of slows down the metabolism, which, okay, the fat will sit there until it's ready to break down. So it's actually a slower process for me. If you don't have your gallbladder removed, then you do not understand what my situation is. All right? I know there are thin people out there who've had their gallbladder removed, but, they've not had a kid. Or may not have had a kid. I mean, okay, sure, there are some out there who have had a kid and have had gallbladder issues and still lost weight. Good for you, okay? I'll say well done. You've obviously done a better job at it than I did. But for those out there like me, I guess you can see where I'm coming from. But yes, well done to those who actually did manage okay. If you had the same issue as me, well done to those who've been through it and managed to lose the weight even after having gallbladder removal. But others, well, I'm just going to say keep pushing, okay? And sooner or later, you're going to get there. I have tried pushing myself, okay? I've cut back on pretty much eating everything. Okay, I'm doing diet shakes. I'm drinking more water. Yes, I know I still drink coffee and tea and other stuff, but you know that shouldn't really affect it at all because you know it's a liquid. Would I walk more if I was closer to town? Yes, I would actually. The other side was perfect. Okay. Up around the Lee, on the other side, like in Devonport, that was perfect for me. I loved going for walks because I was closer to town. I didn't worry about catching public transport. Unless I had shopping, then I'll get public transport home. But going into town, I would actually walk into town and then get transport home. There was a bike path up around the beach area. I could just easily cross over to the other side of the road, go up along the bike path, go for a walk up to Coles Beach. I did that basically on a weekend, okay? That was kind of like a Friday or Saturday thing that I did. I didn't do it as often, but I still went for walks and I still enjoyed it, okay? Because, you know, whereas living is close to everything. Here in East Devonport, I cannot, okay? No, definitely not. I started catching public transport because it's just way too far to go into town. I know the smaller shops here in East Devonport, they're actually close to us. Yes, I do walk there to the IGA, and to the post office. I even walked to the chemist as well and other shops. I even walked to the bakery. But I haven't been doing that a lot lately due to the weather. Because it's always been too breezy, it's been too cold, it's been too wet, and it's just ridiculous, okay? The weather here in Tasmania is ridiculous. It's unpredictable, okay? I have a video that I would love to do, okay? And you all know what video that is. Yes, it's the Spirit of Tasmania video. All right. But I've not been able to go out and film. Only for the simple fact that the weather keeps changing on me and I absolutely hate it. Which delays my video. So I'm sorry that it's all delayed. I don't intend for it to be delayed. Blame the weather, not me. As for my other videos, yes, I am going to be doing those. Still, I'm doing part 2 of Resident Evil 5. That is going to be next week on a Saturday afternoon. Yes, I said part 2 of Resident Evil 5 next week on Friday. Also, I am going to be doing a part 2 of Resident Evil 3, but I will not be playing on PlayStation 4. I'm going to be playing it on PlayStation 2 because I want you guys to see that I have actually completed the game by showing you guys that I do have unlimited ammo and I have unlocked all costumes. Well, not all, I've locked a couple. I've not managed to unlock all of them. But yes. So, and also I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 4, but I'm only going to be playing a small section of that. What else? Yes, I have more cat videos coming up for you guys as well, okay? At the moment, my cats, Reggie and Mocha, they are so lazy at the moment. So it's very hard to film them. So I have to try and catch them when they're doing something. Yep. Am I going to do blind bags again? Yes, I'd love to do blind bags again. EB Games has a couple of new Hello Kitty blind bags that I would love to buy so that I can do a Hello Kitty blind bag video. Yay! Would I love to open up a packet of Pokemon cards on that blind bag video as well? Yes, I would love to do that as well. So, what else what's new? I have been reading my John Farnham book. I am now up to chapter 3. I have just completed chapter 2 of my book. Alright, so here we are. Okay. This has been a very interesting read so far. Okay. He actually came to Australia from England in the late 60s, okay? And truth be told, my grandmother worked with his aunt in a factory, I think it was. Some kind of factory. At least I think it was a factory. So yes, there is actually a connection between my family and John Farnham's family. There is a connection there. A family friend connection. So yes, that's about an interesting piece of news right there. I don't want to go into too much detail because I haven't fully read the book. I am now only on chapter 3, like I said. It's funny. John Farnham was actually a plumber and a musician, okay? He was bullied a lot in school. He actually did mention that in his book, in the first chapter, that he was bullied. You wouldn't think that he was, overweight, but he was in his childhood. Yeah. So I probably end up reading a couple more pages tonight before I go to bed. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the new things that have happened so far. I know, right? Pretty an exciting one. Um, I'm sure there. Look, I'm sure there's going to be more exciting things that are going to happen to me sooner or later. Of course. What's another video that I would love to do again? Yes, my makeup tutorial. I would love to do that again. I haven't done a makeup video for a while now. Cooking video. I'd love to do another one. I haven't done a cooking video for a while either. Hygiene. Yes, I'd love to do another hygiene video, like, going through how to wash makeup off. So for those who are new at applying makeup and all that. So yeah. Also, there's a lot of videos that are starting to come to mind that I would love to do. Jewelry videos. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. I used to make my own earrings, so I'd actually love to buy some stuff, like some beading stuff, and make a set of earrings on a YouTube video. Hopefully soon, because I'd love to do that. As you guys will have noticed, my space videos are well and truly over and done with. Okay, I'm no longer doing any space videos. If you want to learn more about space, I suggest you go on the NASA website. Alright? Because I am over it. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I'm all spaced out. What else would I like to do? I don't know. Maybe something outdoorsy. Maybe gardening. Talking about a particular plant. Maybe that might be something that I could do. Get some information on a plant and just trying to think. I do have other collectibles that I like to show off as well, because there are other certain things that I have not shown yet in videos, which I probably will do that as well. But anyway, I hope you all have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and you know the drill. Alright? Comments or questions are left right down below. Notification bells optional. Alright, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button on some of my videos if you like some of my videos. Please always be polite and respectful in my comments when you're asking me questions or commenting, all right? No hard feelings for what I say in this video, okay? I was just trying to get my point across, okay? Not everybody is the same. Everybody is different, all right? That was my point in my little talk, my house talk, all right? So please don't be offended by it. What else? I guess you can watch my videos in any order, top to bottom, bottom to top, middle. Okay, you can watch my shorts first before you get into my longer videos. I have a couple of live streams up already. You can watch those. I am planning on doing another live stream. Not sure when, but hopefully if I do it, my live stream is going to work. Or otherwise, I'm going to have to do a normal video, which will be long and will be a substitute for a live stream if I can't do one. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys now, all right? This video has gone over my time limit that I wanted. So, bye for now.